So this time I actually pushed the button. Do you see that? Does it record? It seems to be recording here. Pause recording means yes, it's recording. So I just let it see. There's something. It's weird. I have weird stuff going on again. Okay, now this is red. That means it's recording, right? So, did I not click that away? All right, so it's still recording. It's red because last I had such a good video, guys, and somebody should have told me you have to push actually the start recording button, right? All right, coming back to the main subject. Oh, first my own thing. Okay, before I start with the copyright infringement thing, which is very important, and I have to say something afterwards, which is absolutely important in times like this. Yeah, so please watch that video. It's really important. It can help you out. It can help you out. All right, so first I need your help, guys. This is my new little channel because I got people with pitchforks standing in front of my house saying, videos, no gaming videos on the DZME Linux channel. And I mean, I learned through the DZME Linux channel that once you make a channel, it's if you do it, I hope, right, it's not your channel anymore. It's you get hijacked. So my subscribers usually are supposed to tell me what to do, how to do, what they like, what they don't like, content, ideas, things to introduce. People have questions for help where I can maybe help, or even my subscribers can help, and I make a video about that help. Something like that, right? Everybody all together. And so, and I decided, I will give it a shot, see if that works. So I want to change now that I have a WarThunderer channel. It is more than WarThunderer most likely, but for now it's WarThunderer because there's lots of things and yeah, it's a fun game. So in times like nowadays, if you just want to switch off, have a beer, have a coffee, have a Coke, just forget about the day and have an evening, have maybe something to laugh, something interesting to see. I must say I enjoy watching WarThunderer videos from other kind of people. What I do not enjoy is, and that's the same what I avoided at the DZME Linux channel, and which I'm not going to do on the WarThunderer channel, that is things like advertisement. As long as I have a say, there won't be any advertisement. I cannot have it. I can't stand it. There are some good YouTube channels about Linux, about lots of things. Unraid, WarThunderer, so they're good gaming stuff. And before they start, you have to watch 2 advertisements. Then you're 5 minutes in, maybe 7, and the next advertisement tsunami rolls up on you. I can't stand that, guys. I do not want that to happen to any of my channels. This is dreadful. So I decided nowadays, you have to watch 2 advertisements. If it's something I really like, I take it on the chin. But if the next advertisement comes, I just click it away. It's too much. It can't be done. This is too much. Too much advertising. However, long story short, I need your help to jumpstart this. It took me time for DZME Linux to grow a little bit, and personal stuff came in between. COVID-19 happened, and things became complicated, not easy. Didn't have the time anymore I needed to do. Now it seems I got time on my hand again, and I have some good ideas what I want to do. Some introduction things about some BSD Linux related things and distros stuff. What's going on in these things, right? That is that. So guys, please, I need your help. So if you know people who like watching games and stuff like that, the idea is here that earlier or later I have Discord, TeamSpeak, and we team up and we play together. That's what I really, really want, because if you can build a team, this is an amazing game. You can help each other. I must say I'm pretty much blessed with random games. I somehow have very often, out of nowhere, there's a team created. You don't even say a single word. They come protect you. In return, you protect them. And it's just amazing when it happens. It is amazing when it happens. And it happens often in my gameplay. And that's why I used here 2 replays, just to show this and say, look, that is absolutely beautiful when random people that don't know each other, play in a team in a random game. That is fun. This is absolutely fun. I love it. That makes my heart, warm. It is a nice thing. And that's why I like it. That's very often in War Thunder. Otherwise, it's just fun. It is easy to relax, to watch, to forget about the day and all the things going on, which I talk here about often or sometimes. So that is it. Guys, I need your help. Jumpstart my channel. Help me. Help me. Yeah? Help me. So now we come to the main subject. So let's say you watch the YouTube channel and they say, you know what, there's something, it's called torrent. You just get QTorrent, BitTorrent, Deluge, Transmission, you know what, and then you search for something like torrent stuff, Simpsons, and look at this, and oh man, look, best torrent for downloads. Oh, this is true what the guy said on the YouTube channel. And then you go and you try it out, you install this, let's say, Transmission, and it works. You download the torrent file and man, what the heck, that file is coming in. And you're not even a guy who wants to watch that video. You just like the technique. You like how it works and you want to see how it works and you enjoy it. Like in War Thunder, you know, there are collector planes. They are not good. They are no fun to play. They are too old. They didn't get updated to hold with the power creep in the game. But they're collector items. People like it. And that happens with people. They try computer stuff and they really, really like it. They just, look at this and how it works. And oh man, I love it. And look at this, done, download it. You haven't even seen a single of these movies. And one day you open your email and it looks like this. Duran, you have received a notice of copyright infringement. So, because you're not a professional criminal and you didn't even think you would do something wrong, right? So that makes your heart stop. You think you're gonna die. This is it. I have to say goodbye to my family. I'm gonna die. Yeah. Because once you Google for this, you will read that these guys want to have the little lump sum of $200,000 or something from you. You don't even earn it in your lifetime. But how are you going to pay? That means you get no more bacon, right? No more bacon. You have dry bread and water. And most likely in a cold place. So having said this, by the way, a friend of mine, he asked what to do with leftover bacon. And what is leftover bacon? I never had such a thing. What is that? I have no clue. That's a weird friend, I'll tell you that. However, so you get a notice like this, your heart stands still, it's pounding, you Google around, you find out they want your life and your firstborn, at least. And you think, oh dear me, what I'm going to do, yeah? If you have that, you have received a notice of copyright infringement, you don't have to die. They don't want your firstborn just yet. Because you might be somebody without any criminal intent, just trying something out, not even knowing that the thing you do upsets Marvel or Warner Bros. Or whoever. Yeah. So they send you an email and say, man, we are so upset. We love to have your firstborn and we would like to shoot you too, at least 10 times. 1 shot's in the head. So then they sent an email to your ISP. It's called abuse at your ISP, Vodafone, whatever you got, right? But first, this is a warning. It seems that these people from Echelon, that they know that some people do this stuff without even knowing that they have infringements of copyrights. They just don't even think about it. They say, oh man, look at this. I tried what the guy on YouTube channel said and it works. Isn't that great? So, yeah, it is great. It is so great that you draw some attention to you, which you didn't want and you didn't even intend to do what you do. Like in this case here, everything has changed. Nothing here is from the original thing, right? So in this case, they say this distribution of unauthorized copies of copyright television programs, constitution, blah, 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 infringement, copy act, blah, 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 blah. Your email address like this, but it says, noted the date and time of the download of copyright material. It's utilizing below reference appears in the time. Copies of blah, 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 blah. Where is it? of downloads of copyright material, title Simpson, title here Simpson. Distribution of other copies or copyright television, blah blah blah. This is all treaty law violations. Since you own the IP address, we request that you immediately do the following: slap the wrist of your subscriber with a sledgehammer at least 10,000 times. Put the abuse package out and really do it. Yeah, and so you go away with a warning. It's not the end of the world, but you were very close to the end of the world, because nobody can pay $200,000 like that. Yeah, if you don't work in that industry, you don't even know what $200,000 is, right? And where is it? It says blah blah blah. Request distribution of unauthorized copies and television program. What does it? Here, it says IP address at the noted date and time to offer downloads of copyright material. So in this case, let's say somebody tried that out, put that on his computer and said, oh, this is all great, look at this, and it worked, and fantastic. So you did it 1 time, 2 times, and then you forgot about it, because you're not a collector. You just wanted to see it 1 time, 2 times, and yeah, it works, it's great. But I shouldn't be doing this, so I don't do it. So now let's say you have installed something like Transmission, Deluge, BitTorrent, whatever torrent. You installed whatever torrent. And that said, I start when the computer starts. That's how you can get this, right? You offer downloads, because that's running in the background. And if you didn't play around with the settings because you just tested something, this will offer downloads every time your computer is running and has access to internet. And you forgot about it. You don't even know. So you can upset the IP echelon compliance, and they come back to you and they say, oh, you shouldn't be doing something like that. So if you watch videos like that, be carefully, because some things might not be 100% legal, right? And you might say, for educational purpose, I just tried it, and yeah, that's all right in your thinking. But there are lawyers out. They get a fortune paid to twist everything you say to make every case that you're the bad guy. Yeah. On the end, you almost get convicted for murder, right? They are trained to twist every word you say. They ask you a question. If you answer them how they ask them, you actually become a liar, because they twist everything. You don't have a chance to answer an honest question which would actually reflect the truth. You know, in my opinion, a question should reflect the truth and not just a snippet out of the whole thing, because then you put it out of the context and then you can do everything. And that's what the lawyer do nowadays, right? So, however, you got this, you have a warn shot. So the second thing I come to, because I had one guy and said, oh man, I did not know about Tor browser, thank you so much for it. Tor browser, one more time, I really recommend it, because if you Google around and you have a friend, let's say my example is always, your friend has cancer. So you Google around, he has whatsoever cancer. So you Google, what can I do with whatsoever cancer? And there's treatment, support, and blah, 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 blah. So now you go on your Facebook, and everywhere is what to do with whatsoever cancer, and whatsoever treatment, whatsoever cancer relief, and so on. So you get associated with that, because Google thinks, oh great, you know what, he's looking for this, let's advertise. And it might be a more or less good idea, because now all of a sudden you get associated with something you don't even have, and you just wanted to know how to help or support a friend, right? So if you want to search for something and you don't want to be identified with that search for reasons like that, no criminal intents, I trust no one of you does any criminal offenses, definitely not on purpose. However, so you use Tor browser, yeah? You Google around there, you will not be identified with your own search. And you can check stuff out which you can't, because you got observed, you get bombarded with advertisement for totally wrong things. So get Tor browser. It's very easy. You just browse Tor browser and you get it downloaded in Linux, unzip it, fired up out of the unpacked folder, and it's all fine. It just works fine. So now you know. The first video was so much better because I didn't record, and that was so annoying, guys. That was so annoying. But now I recorded. It's all done. It's all good, and I would say here we go. Yeah. However, if you get that email, it's not the end of the world. You got a warning shot. You did something most likely without any intent, not even knowing, but you infringed copyright and you get in trouble. Don't do it. You know, people who are more using this for business, they use VPNs, bound their addresses. Not every VPN user is a criminal. VPN users are just usual privacy concerned people. But every tool you have to protect privacy can also be abused for other stuff, right? You can have a knife and you make your nice bacon bread. Cut the bread out of the bacon, and then you have nice bacon, but you also can use it as a murder weapon, right? Or as an attack weapon. Don't do that, right? We don't do that. But you can get thrown into the same bucket, whatever, right? You can be, if you use VPN, I have a VPN, but I don't use it for criminal intent. So if VPN is keeping your privacy pretty good most of the time. So don't do criminal stuff and don't try things out if you're not too sure, because you might do it for educational purpose just to try something out and you infringe copyright. Don't do it. If you search things you don't want to be associated with because you don't want to be advertised with problems of your friend or something, use Tor. The best thing you can do, just use Tor and you will be fine. Okay guys, this is it. I was running MX 19.2 and for some reason I had internet problems in it. I don't know, it's Ethernet, no wireless. So I rebooted back into my Unraid virtual machine here in Ubuntu, and guys, I have some good ideas and I think I will have some more time at hand. So I keep this video short. This is really just to help people whose heart is beating to, I don't know, 1,000 beats a minute or is almost stopping to beat at all. Don't be afraid. You made a mistake. You got a warning. Leave it by that. Okay, guys. This was it. I hope you like it. Help me jumpstarting my WarThunderer channel. And let me know if it's so bad to have a gaming video on the DZME Linux channel. I mean, I had people with pitchforks in front of my house, so I thought it's not a good idea. Let's see. Hope you like that video. Hope it helps you. And oh, stay tuned. I have another thing about hacker stuff. How they contact you and what happened and what to do. It's a story of a friend. You know all these things, right? Okay, stay tuned. That will be my next video. Okay, love you all. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Help me jumpstarting my channel. Simple screen recorder. Thank you. Bye, guys. See ya.